Hey Bookaholics, and welcome back to another video. Today I am bringing you my 2025 channel plans. For 2025, I have some things that I'm going to change, some things that are going to remain, and I was going to go through them with you today. The first things that are definitely going to be continuing on are, of course, the series reviews that I've been doing since the inception of my channel back in 2020. They are the reason that I started doing the channel was because I would binge read a series and then I'd want to talk to someone about it. So that's definitely going to be continuing. They're not necessarily the best performing videos that I do, but they're just ones that I do because that was the point of the channel. So that's going to continue. One that I have started in 2024 that I would like to continue is I'm going to be doing the batch standalone reviews. Those are ones that I started doing because I didn't really have anywhere to reference a book, and every time I would mention a standalone I'd feel compelled to give a synopsis and a brief review anytime I mention it because I didn't have anywhere to reference it back without going through every single TBR. So instead I have started doing batch standalone reviews, so it's so much easier for me to just reference you to my thoughts on a book if I'm going to mention it elsewhere. And then the last one is going to be decreasing in quantity, but I am going to still be doing my magic systems videos where I talk about different magic systems. I have 3 planned for next year, so again nowhere near the same volume that they have been in 2024, but I would like to at least conclude that series that I have going and talk about the last few magic systems that I can think of. Obviously, if you can think of any magic systems that you would like me to talk about that I haven't yet, do comment down below so that I can add that to the repertoire if need be. Now getting into some new things. The first thing that we're going to talk about is I'm going to be changing up my TBR style. So I am still going to be doing the monthly jars, but I am also now going to be doing a vlog project where I'm going to be using a spinner wheel. Obviously I'm not going to keep Halloween stuff. I will put stuff on them depending on the theme of the spinner wheel, but I am going to be doing some vlog projects with this to hopefully help me get through my TBR in a more entertaining manner. I have so many books that have been on my TBR for quite a while now, and I keep prioritizing newer purchases, so I would like to get through my backlog a little bit more. So I have decided that this is the route. I'm going to be having fun with it. Talking of vlog projects, as well as the spinner wheel, I am going to be delving into some romantasy. I know that's not why a lot of you are here on the channel, but I just thought that someone who is predominantly a fantasy reader dipping their toes into some romantasy to see how I fare with it would be quite fun. So I thought I would dip my toes into the genre a little bit and see how I go. So I've planned some vlog projects for that as well. And then the other vlog project that is still going to continue is I am going to have more volumes in my friends take over my TBR for the week vlogs. I have a couple of those lined up which I'm very excited for, so those should be coming to you at some point soon. That's going to be a new mainstay. So a lot of vlog projects going on for next year. As to any other videos that are going to be going on, I'm going to also start working on some author profiles. So I have individual series reviews or standalone reviews for several authors who I have read at least until date their entire catalogue. So I would like to then discuss the author and what makes me enjoy their works and what things might allure you and the differences between the different works as well. So I would like to start bringing those in maybe in 2025. And in a similar vein, I have been thinking about also talking through different publishing houses and how the things that I like that this publishing house does, things that I have seen as a trend in their books and the things that they seem to focus on, and see how I like the publishing house's approach to fantasy especially. And then as to reading, I have my priority TBR, which should already be up. I have my rereads I'd like to prioritize TBR, which also should already be up. So the only thing I have left to talk about is the potential read along for this year. And I have decided that I would like to work my way through the Earth's Children series by Jean M. Auel. This is older, classic fantasy. I know that it's like historical fantasy as well. So I am really excited to get into this one. I know that it's going to be quite dense and it probably wouldn't get released nowadays. I don't know. I think that working my way through epic series like this, doing one every couple of months so that there's a breather in between, because that was the problem that we had with Temura, is that some people, if they fell behind, they had no real chance of catching up because we're doing one a month. So while it's not my preferred method of reading, leaving huge chunks in between, I have decided that I'm going to do that with this series because it's so dense. I feel like it'd be very easy for people to fall behind. So if you would like to join me in reading the Earth's Children children series next year, let me know and I will set up a Discord where we can chat about it. That is it. Those are all of my plans. So we have some mainstays, obviously the typical TBR videos, wrap up videos, they're going to be continuing. I'm going to do the seasonal tags that I normally do, they're continuing as well. So a lot of, and then obviously just like random weekly vlogs or themed vlogs are also going to continue, but the big emphasis this year is going to be on vlogs. I have definitely got a lot more vlog projects in mind, and then yeah, starting with some author stuff as well, and then rereads, which I definitely have not really prioritized before, working my way through my TBR as well as through this series. Let me know if you have any other suggestions of things that you would like to see on the channel, or things that you would like me to do more of, things that don't really resonate with you, I suppose you could put in there. Let me know if any of the new things that I've mentioned sound exciting to you, and if you would like to read this series with me. And that is all from me for today. So thank you ever so much for watching, and I will hopefully catch you in another one soon. Bye.